You know what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you other than what's wrong with you? Do you know what your problem is? How many times have you heard one of those things from an external source or even from yourself? As I've said before, we are quite often our best of supporters or worst of enemies. We generally make or break ourselves before we even move. What's wrong with that picture? What's good with that picture? See, we all strive to be good at whatever it is we do, being ourselves, sports, business, whatever it is. We strive to be the best at managing that ecosystem that we dwell in. The problem lies in that we become so accustomed to being good at being us that when situations, circumstances, things, life changes, and we cannot operate as efficiently or with the finesse and swag of which we are used to, we continue to try to operate at that same level, in that same modus, because we're not paying attention. And even if we are, sometimes we will not acknowledge, recognize, and reach out for help because we see it as a slight of ourselves, because we've gotten so accustomed to being able to do it. I don't need help. I got this. I know what I'm doing. I just need a little adjustment. And thus we end up shutting ourselves in or shutting others out. And quite frequently, it's the people that we need on the inside, having those conversations, helping us to figure it out. There's nothing wrong with knowing who and what to ask. There's nothing wrong with needing a little help if it's for the positive evolution, growth, maintenance of you. Because life changes and we have to be able to accept, acknowledge, acclimate, adjust, and accelerate and get back to our normal MO, or at least the new norm. And you're never going to be able to do that if you're not paying attention and recognizing the signs, the flag, so to speak. It's not all your fault. And that makes it especially hard to reach out sometimes. Why should I have to reach out and ask for help? This wasn't my fault. I didn't ask for this. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't do this. But yet, you're in the middle of it. Sometimes you need a friend to get in that hole and dig some of that dirt out with you. Or a trusted guide. The key to travel is knowing where you're going. One, yes. But also knowing the layout of the land and what the current situations of the path are. And if the path has changed, then sometimes your mode of travel needs to change. Again, we have to learn how to manage, develop, and maintain ourselves. And part of that is knowing when, where, and how to adjust, ask for assistance if necessary, and govern ourselves accordingly. Again, what's wrong with you other than what's wrong with you? And if there is something wrong, what are you going to do about it? Thoughts from the basement.